Welcome to Maps of India, your ultimate guide to exploring India's rich geography and culture. In today's video, we are on an exciting journey to Jharkhand, the land of forests, waterfall, and tribal legacy. Situated in eastern India, Jharkhand is a treasure trove of minerals, breathtaking natural beauty, and deep-rooted culture. It was carved out from Bihar and established as a state on November 15, 2000. In the old days, it was included in ancient Magad and Chotanagpur Plateau and would be called the land of forests, which is what Jharkhand literally means. Jha, forest, Khand, land. Jharkhand is bordered by Bihar to the north, West Bengal to the east, Odisha to the south, Chhattisgarh to the west, and Uttar Pradesh to the northwest. The state does not border any union territory or foreign country. The state is home to a large tribal population such as Santhal, Munda, and Ho tribes, who have maintained their distinct culture, festivals, and the way of life for centuries. Jharkhand is one of India's most mineral-rich states, being a leading producer of coal, iron ore, copper, and many more. The state has a reputation for being dedicated to balancing development with environmental and cultural sustainability. As Ranchi, Jamshedpur, and Dhanbad become industrial and educational hubs, Jharkhand continues to evolve while still maintaining its ecological and cultural identity. Its distinct fusion of scenic splendor, tribal legacy, and industrial evolution renders it a key player in India's socio-economic arena. Jharkhand was created on 15th November 2000 when it was carved out of Bihar's southern part and emerged as India's 28th state. The aspirations for a separate state had been there for decades, led by tribal communities seeking recognition of their distinct cultural identity and improved administration. The mineral and forest-rich belt had once been the Chotanagpur Plateau and had been inhabited by Santhal, Munda, and Ho tribes. Jharkhand was carved out to facilitate dedicated development and safeguard the interests and identity of the native populace. Ranchi is the capital of Jharkhand, and Jamshedpur is an industrial city and is the largest by area, covering an area of 79,716 square kilometers. Jharkhand is the 15th largest state in India among the states and union territories. By 2025, population estimates Jharkhand will have a population of approximately 41 million, ranking 14th in India in population among states and union territories. Abundant with mineral resources and tribal culture, Jharkhand is an important factor in India's economy and culture. As of 2025, Jharkhand is divided into 24 districts: Bokaro, Chatra, Devgarh, Dhanbad, Dumka, East Singhbhum, Jamshedpur, Garhwa, Giridih, Goda, Bungla, Hazaribagh, Jamtara, Khunti, Koderma, Latehar, Lohardaga, Pakur, Palamu, Ramgarh, Ranchi, Sahibganj, Saraikela, Karsavan, Simdega, West Singhbhum. Jharkhand's ancient history is intricately linked with the tribal civilizations living on the Chotanagpur Plateau for millennia. The area is cited in early scriptures as belonging to the Magad and Nanda kingdoms. It was once famous for its dense forests, mineral resources, and tribes like the Santhals, Mundas, Hos, and Oraons, boasting their own social systems, folklores, and cultures. Archaeological relics such as the megaliths and cave paintings speak of a thriving pre-Aryan culture. Eventually, the area fell into the sphere of the Mauryas, Guptas, and even later the Nagvanshis, who governed segments of modern-day Jharkhand and facilitated early political organization. During the medieval period, Jharkhand stayed relatively independent because of its mountainous geography and forest coverage that prevented mass invasions. The Nagvanshi dynasty, whose capital was Ratu, and Navratanagarh ruled over vast areas of region and constructed numerous temples and forts. Later, as the Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire extended their reach, parts of Jharkhand fell under indirect sway, but tribal opposition and topographic remoteness kept it being fully controlled. It was in the 18th century that the British East India Company started asserting control and faced ferocious resistance from tribal chieftains like Tilka Manjhi, Siddhu Kanu, and Birsa Munda, who led some of the most significant uprisings against colonial exploitation, land alienation, and socio-religious oppression. Birsa Munda continues to be a celebrated icon of India's freedom and tribal right movements. Jharkhand's recent past is defined by its prolonged agitation for a separate state to represent the region's unique tribal identity, culture, and developmental concerns. The dream materialized on November 15, 2000, with Jharkhand being carved out of southern Bihar as India's 28th state. Ranchi was designated as the capital. The formation was meant to combat things such as economic backwardness, infrastructure, and native neglect. Today, Jharkhand is rife with mineral resources like coal, iron ore, and uranium, and it remains a key part of India's industrial economy as it continues to work towards uplifting its tribal population and culture. Among the numerous rivers flowing through Jharkhand's undulating terrain and forests, some of them have a special dramatic effect on the state's ecology, agriculture, and the economy. These rivers, mostly radiating from Chotanagpur Plateau, traverse the state across and feed some of the major river systems of eastern India. The Subarnrekha River rises near Ratu in Ranchi district of Jharkhand, flows through Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Odisha, and empties into the Bay of Bengal. It spans around 395 kilometers, with 269 kilometers coursing through Jharkhand. The river is the lifeblood of the eastern part of the state and of agriculture and industries. The Damodar River originates from the Khammarpat hills near Chandwa in Palamu district of Jharkhand. It journeys through Jharkhand in West Bengal and meets with the Hooghly. The Damodar River flows 592 kilometers in all, with approximately 291 kilometers in Jharkhand. Once ravaged by flooding, it's dubbed the Sorrow of Bengal. The river is tamed by dams and is vital for its coal-based industries. The Koil River, or North Koil River, flows from the Netarhat Plateau in the Latehar district. It runs through Jharkhand and merges with the Son River in Bihar, spanning a distance of 360 kilometers. The North Koil runs solely in Jharkhand prior to its entry into Bihar. It is a significant tributary of the Ganga and absolutely crucial for local irrigation and drinking water. The Barakar River originates close to Padma in Hazaribagh district of Jharkhand. It flows for some 225 kilometers across Jharkhand and West Bengal before it converges with the Damodar. The river is not only a source of life-giving water but also provides a harness for power and irrigation, as in the dams of Methon and Panchet. The South Koil, originating from the Ranchi Plateau near Lohar Daka, the South Koil flows for some 383 kilometers through Jharkhand before merging with the Brahmani in Odisha. It contributes considerably to the livelihoods of tribal people and farmers along its banks. These rivers are the lifeblood of Jharkhand's natural and economic tapestry, nourishing its ecosystem and sustaining millions across the region. Jharkhand is a multilingual state with a rich tribal and regional legacy. Hindi is the co-official language and widely used in administration, education, and daily communication. There are a few regional and tribal languages spoken throughout the state. Major among them are Nagpuri, Khorka, Kurmali, and Magahi. Tribal groups speak their own Santhali, Mundari, Ho, Oraon, Kuruk, and Kharia languages. Bengali, Maithili, and Odia are spoken in border regions as well. This linguistic patchwork accentuates the cultural vibrancy of Jharkhand and the need to safeguard its native tongues. Jharkhand's culture is a fusion of tribal and folk traditions along with regional influences, all influenced by its forests, festivals, and indigenous communities. The state is dotted with the main tribes like Santhal, Munda, Oraon, and Ho, all having a distinctive culture, dress, music, and faith. Folk dances like Chhau, Paika, and Jhumar are colorful displays of social and religious life, typically performed during village festivals. Saraul, Karam, and Mage Parab. Handicrafts such as woodwork, bamboo, and tribal paintings capture the art of rural Jharkhand. The area's food is earthy and wholesome. Millets, rice, greens, and forest fare. Nature worship and oral storytelling traditions are so important in day-to-day life. Jivan Smriti's heart still thumps with Jharkhand's tribal past, making its culture diverse, earthy, and deeply spiritual. The food of Jharkhand combines traditional cooking methods, earthy flavors, and healthful ingredients. Its seasonal agriculture, woodland resources, and tribal roots are all reflected in it. Thekua, crispy and sweet biscuits made from wheat flour. It is usually cooked during Chhat Puja. Chilka roti, a rice and lentil flatbread served with vegetable stew or chutney. Handia. During celebrations and neighborhood gatherings, people drink this kind of rice beer. Litti chokha, a most popular dish of Jharkhand and Bihar. These are the roasted wheat balls stuffed with spiced sattu and served with mashed potato and eggplant. Dhuska, ultra yum deep fried rice cake and urad dal pancakes devoured with ghugni, spicy black chickpea curry. Rugra, puttu mushroom, a seasonal wild mushroom specialty fried together with onions and spices, very valuable to the tribe. Koinar saag, koinar leaves cooked with mustard and garlic, a healthy forest meal. Sanai flower curry, sanai or hemp flower curry, found mostly in rural and tribal areas. Bamboo shoot curry, a soured, spicy curry made from tender bamboo shoots, cooked with garlic and mustard. Tilkut, prepared in winter. These are sesame seeds, pressed and sweetened especially for Makar Sankranti. Jharkhand's food is primitive but pure, forest-born and represents local culinary intelligence. Blessed with hills, forests, waterfalls, and tribal tradition, Jharkhand offers you unspoiled natural beauty and a wealth of culture. It's a dream destination for lovers of nature, adventure, and tradition. Dasam Falls, a thrilling cascade on the Kanchi River, tucked away in the thickets and ideal for picnics just outside Ranchi. Hundru Falls, one of the highest waterfalls in Jharkhand, formed by the Subarnarekha River. It offers scenic beauty and trekking opportunities. Netarhat, known as the Queen of Chotanagpur. This hill station is famous for sunrise and sunset views and is also famous for its serene surroundings. Betla National Park, located in the Palamu district. It is rich in wildlife such as elephants, tigers, and bison, and also features old forts. Parasnath Hill, Shikharji, a revered Jain pilgrimage site. It is the highest peak in Jharkhand and attracts thousands of devotees. Patratu Valley, a picturesque valley near Ranchi, offering winding roads, lakes, and hills, perfect for road trips and photography. Jagannath Temple Ranchi, a smaller version of Puri Jagannath Temple, located atop a hill and offering panoramic views. Birsa Zoological Park, a comparatively new zoo in the vicinity of Ranchi, which has animals such as leopards, lions, deers, etc. in their natural habitat. Jonah Falls or Gautam Dhara, a Buddhist fall. Rock Garden and Kankedan, a beautiful fusion of nature and sculpture art near Ranchi. ideal for family outings. Jharkhand's raw beauty and tribal allure are catching the desire of nature lovers, trekkers, and cultural vultures alike. Thanks a lot for joining us on this journey through Jharkhand. Subscribe to Maps of India if you would like to know more about the amazing states of India. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family.